mean, you know, if you look at the movie Roots, you know, black folks have been entertaining, you know, for years, man. You know, I mean, we are very talented people. So if we do win the Grammy, or if we do win an Oscar, it's very much deserved, you know, because you know, as well as I know, I mean, when you think about entertainment, you know, you go all the way to Miles Davis, you could go to Dizzy Gillespie, you go moving forward, you know, and go to John Coltrane, and, you know, you can move it on up to, you know, Little Richie and James Brown, and, you know, I mean, all of the Chuck Berry, all of the greats, and then, you know, I mean, the blues, you know, B.B. King, you know what I'm saying, all the way until, you know, you had the funk, you know, with, you know, Parliament and, you know, Sly Stone, you know, and all these other, you know, music forms that we created, all the way to rap, you know, today. You know what I'm saying? I mean, yeah, you know, we are very talented people. We just choose different areas to be talented in. You know, one day is rap, you know what I mean? Back in the 70s, it would be Isley Brothers and Mays and, you know, the Temptations and Marvin Gaye. You know, that was good music back then.
But now tell me this, though. That's another thing that they ain't really touched on, you know, about, you know, a lot of great artists, they're great, but, you know, it's always some kind of situation where it seems like they always go bankrupt at the end. Like, you know, they talked about Michael Jackson. Oh, Michael Jackson died broke. No, he owned half of Sony, so how's he broke? Or, you know, with George Clinton you just talked about, how he thought he was signing, you know, for one record over, and he ended up signing his whole catalog over. So all his old stuff that he made from back in the day, he don't own any of that. I mean, these kind of ways that they rob our people and try to, you know, paint a bad picture.
It was real, you know, robbing people in music was real bad back in the early days. You know, you got to remember, education was cheap. You know what I'm saying? You got motherfuckers that can't read. You know what I'm saying? And try to contact you. You got a safe lawyer. And most of the lawyers that referred to the musicians back in the day were actually working for the record label. So how can somebody, you know what I'm saying, that work for somebody else, you know, have your best interest in hand? True. So yes, a lot of those brothers signed bad deals back then, because that's how it was back then. Mm-hmm. You know, we weren't educated. You know, nowadays, you know, people are a little bit more skilled, a little bit more sharp, and you know, a lot of these guys, entertainers, you know, they educate themselves, you know, and get the game. So, you know, that's basically, you know, one of the reasons why, you know, a lot of these guys ain't, you know, getting beat like they used to. But, you know, I mean, I was just looking at the record store today, and I just know that they said the Cameron own all kind of, you know, real estate, and he own all kind of Taco Bells and restaurants. Your daddy, he own all kind of real estate. So, you know, the kids today ain't as sold as we were back in the day. You know what I'm saying? And I think that Kendrick Lamar, one of the reasons why he's winning these Grammys is because the people, you know, they try to send a message to these young rappers out here, man. They try to tell them, man, listen, change the message, because all this negativity and all this murder and all this killing, all it's doing is, you know what I'm saying, it's hurting the business. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you know, I just bought the NWA album the other day, and the song where the gangster said, here's a little song about me. A nigga that should never been let out of the penitentiary. And, you know, he said, I walked in the place, and the first nigga that I saw hit him in the jaw. Yeah. You know, he said, you know, we cold murdered the dude. Now NWA is wanted for homicide. This is what started all this negativity. Yeah. This is what started these young boys, you know, then, you know, 50, you know, get rich and die trying, you know what I'm saying? Gangster, real gangster, you know, and then all these other guys gangster. As you begin to see the gangsterism evolve in the music, and, you know, music begins to reflect reality, guys start getting more gangster and gangster. They start actually beefing. The music died. Yeah. You know, I mean, the last album that really did some real numbers that was gangster was 50 Cent, Get Rich or Die Trying. Yeah. After that, the music business has been dwindling ever since. Only person who gets some money is the Kendrick Lamars, the J. Cole, you know, the Drakes, the guys with the clean image. All this gangsterism and all this stuff, brothers got to change that. You can still be a gangster, you can still be a cold killer, but you got to learn that, man, you catch more flies with honey than you do with vinegar. You can't use the same method, you know, that others use and fail. Yeah, so basically you got to make a transition in a way. Oh, you got to transition. You know, you got to come from a whole other perspective. respect the man. You want to get the world to listen to you like Kendrick Lamar's doing. You know what I mean? The world is not going to listen to people talking about killing, man. You know what I'm saying? That's just like I'll say about the pimp. Everybody loves the pimp. Everybody loves the clown, but don't nobody want to take the clown home.
Too cool for calm.